Let's jive.
Let's jive.
It's Rico and the Man.
Oh, he's got a job now?
Now, here's your hosts, Rob Traegler and Peter Martino.
That's right. We're here again, ladies and gentlemen.
What song is this?
California Soul Remix.
Why California Soul? Why not New Jersey Soul? Why are you so biased?
Please.
I'm off to an agitated start already.
What's going on? Talk to me, Pete. Talk to me and the audience. What's wrong?
It's all good. It's all good. I'm chilling to my illin rhymes. Biatch! How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's getting hotter out here in the shed. And I've had 2 encounters now with a new snake who I am befriending slowly. Because I have to befriend it, Pete. You know why?
Why?
Because it lives under my shed. When you live in the tough and wild outdoors as I do.
The Wild West.
The Wild West. You have to befriend the animals. Basically, you do your thing, I do mine.
Well, what kind of snake is it? Big, small, black?
Who knows?
It's a snake. It's big. It's green.
And how do you know it's under your shed?
Because every time I've seen it, it's either coming or going from under my shed.
Oh my God, no. No way. No way. I would move that show back into the house.
Well, that's going to be happening anyway, because it's getting hotter and hotter, and I'm feeling it. My forehead's like, boop, 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 boop.
You don't have air in there too, right?
No, of course I do. I have an AC unit in here.
All right.
You know, it's okay now, but in a month or two, it ain't gonna help.
It's like you're a hot pocket. In a toaster. Just getting all nice and warm.
In a toaster. Okay.
It's freaking hot in here, and there's a snake underneath my feet.
The snake is not going to be able to make the show tonight. Okay. Yeah, it could be under me right now, as far as I know.
He's listening right now like, this show sucks.
Got headphones on. He has headphones on and he hits the down like button on YouTube on his iPad.
I like envisioning that he has like a similar setup to yours.
Yeah, it's a miniature version.
It's just down below.
He's got all the monitors and he's like, this show sucks.
Instead of like all stuff of Indiana Jones, it's all the snakes that appeared in the Indiana Jones movies.
It's the snake behind the glass python, like with its arm around Harrison Ford, like thumbs up.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it back there in the backyard with all that wilderness. I get annoyed just with the birds and shit that's in my backyard, let alone snakes and coyotes.
I mean, listen, it's like, a daily annoyance. I'm not going to say I'm living in Jurassic Park.
You might as well be.
For you, it would be Jurassic Park, I think.
Yeah.
I think I've become accustomed to it.
I'm like, he did it. The son of a bitch did
it. In a Jeep outside my house.
Yep.
In the back seat.
Oh my God. We're off the rails already.
Off the rails.
Daddy boy.
All right, let's get serious, Pete. Stop it.
Let's get serious.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Have you been looking on Twitter at all the people who saw The Flash early at CinemaCon?
Yeah, and they love it.
Backflips.
They're going crazy over it. Fucking Kevin Smith was raving about it, which I'm surprised about.
Yeah, I mean, it's across the board. And here's the thing. I don't know if it's shills for the DC empire, They just invite a bunch of people who are going to do that.
Right.
Pay them off. I don't know what goes on. I'm not claiming that I do.
Michael Keaton's paying off his family members.
I want to get nuts. I said the thing. Let's get nuts. Both trailers. In both trailers, he just says things from the older movies.
I know, right? You would think they would want that Batman to grow a little bit, not just have easy throwbacks.
Head on a bat suit. Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. But people are going nuts over it, and I'm so conflicted over it because, you got fuckhead beating up people in Hawaii starring in the movie with literally, in Hollywood, no consequences so far.
Right.
Legal system, a few, but in Hollywood, they're like, you're going to be a star again, kid.
Yeah.
Just wait a year and a half.
Meanwhile, Jonathan Majors' team is dropping him like a fly.
He's losing everything. Again, his is alleged, whereas Ezra Miller literally has gone to jail on occasion.
Oh, yeah. His is legit.
Like kidnapping and fucking doing wacky shit. And now we're just like, the Flash is back. Yeah.
We forgive everything if the movie is good.
Right. Exactly. There you go. Another Martino-ism.
I am interested in seeing it, but I don't know if it's going to be one of the movies that I actually go see in the theater.
See, I don't go to the movies a lot, and this does look like a visual treat.
Eye candy.
The composition of the shots is really good so far from what I've seen, even if half the shit is done in a computer.
Yeah.
Batman then will fly down and we will see the Batwing in front of the moon again.
The Batwing will rise again.
The Batwing will come from the top of the cave this time and fold out again.
Michael Keaton is back again.
Michael Keaton does continue to get nuts again. You can see the Zod from Man of Steel is back again.
And Ben Affleck is still there.
Batman wears a gray suit this time. Again. You did ask a good question, though. Will it be theater worthy with everything that's gone on? And I think the reason I want to go see it in the theater is for Michael Keaton back as Batman more than anything.
Oh, of course. That's the main draw for me. And
absolutely.
I'm sure it will be for a lot of people.
If he wasn't in it, I probably wouldn't even watch this movie at home until it was free on,
Oh, sure.
Asshole Plus.
How much is Asshole Plus?
$39.99 a week.
All right. Well, that's manageable then.
Pete, I can hear you typing. Are you already typing up Asshole Plus?
No.
Are you trying to find it? You're going to find some crazy shit, man.
Whoa. Oh man. I had Steph's 40th birthday this past weekend.
Whoa.
I was trying to coordinate a semi-surprise party for her.
How original.
I know, right? Just the planning in it, it's very stressful for me because I'm a very meticulous and kind of anal retentive person. So the slightest thing that goes wrong or that could go wrong, I'm always thinking about in the back of my mind. So it's very hard to kind of enjoy the process until the party's actually happening. And it's just all right, at that point, whatever happens. It went well, I have to say. We had it at this nice little Greek restaurant.
Nice.
My wife, of course, is Greek. It was a big birthday for her. But the place provided the food. It actually shut down the restaurant for just our little party. And it provided the food. And we were able to bring our own booze.
Whoa!
Booze and boobs. Mm-hmm. And I think it was quite successful. I think she was happy. I hope she was happy. But so there you go. But I don't mind contributing to parties. I don't mind giving advice for parties. But when you're the sole planner of it and you're trying to get everyone on board and make sure everyone can come, and it's a lot.
Sure.
It's a lot. Puts a lot of stress on you. So all those party planners out there, you know who you are. I commend you.
But the big question is, Pete, it was her birthday.
Yes.
I know you are getting a little long in the tooth. Were you able to give yourself over to her for her birthday?
It took me a couple of tries, but I got there. Long in the tooth. How dare you?
See if I could just let that one graze by.
By the way, I don't know if Frederick Slack, I got a message from Frederick Slack today via Twitter.
Okay.
And he asked me what my t-shirt size was.
Yeah, he asked me that too, and just said, "Don't ask."
But he's like, I have no idea what this was pertaining to. I was like, if it's a t-shirt of a deer penis, I don't want it.
Well, I was just about to say, the thing with Frederick Slack is you don't know what's going to be on that
No.
t-shirt.
Exactly.
And it might not be able to be worn in public.
So I finally relented. I was like, I'm a medium. And he's like, glad I asked. Rob said you're probably a large. I was like, that bastard.
I was going to say medium, and then I was like, I don't know. At least I'd rather it be baggy than too tight.
I like it tight.
I know you do.
But that Slack is always up to something, so
yeah, I don't know.
wary.
We'll see. It's the T-shirt watch 2023.
T-shirt watch 2023.
Sponsored by
Slack attack.
literally.
Yeah, really.
So, Pete, in my many YouTube travels,
Yes.
I like to watch a lot of trailer reactions, people bitching about movies, people saying everything's bad. I go through those YouTube holes, and
Right.
I'm constantly recommended to this one guy, this one streamer who does this horrible, way too long tirade almost every other day about like Disney and things being woke and sequel trilogy was trash kind of talk. There's a ton of these videos.
Right.
He disguises himself and he gives himself a deep voice and he pretends to be like this, I don't know, super villain or something. And he claims that he has spies inside Hollywood and Disney who tell him all these fascinating scoops.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's horrible. Let me say that. It's horrible. But this is the same guy like a couple months back who allegedly got insider info about like Indiana Jones 5 and was like sparring with Mangold on Twitter.
Right, okay.
He's viciously annoying and incredibly drawn out, doing this awful, awful character. And then you go look and it's like 157,000 views in 2 days.
It's crazy.
I pulled a quick little clip because I did not want it to go on long, but just to give you an idea of like how annoying it is.
All right.
Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, and I have been provided with some allegations by my Hollywood spies from a source claiming to have knowledge of what Kathleen Kennedy is planning for her alleged Rey movie. And it is laughably and insufferably bad. The source tells us the latest draft of this script is the following. Ben Solo didn't die in Rise of Skywalker. What we saw was a forced projection, like Luke. Ben and Rey settled down on Luke's farm, and Rey gets pregnant with twins. And their names are a girl named Leia and a boy she names Luke. Unquote.
So that's the whole bit, but imagine that for 15 minutes.
Is he trying to be funny, or is he like trying to actually report actual news?
He like really claims that he has these insider spies who know these things, and it's hard to tell because it's so fucking goofy and bad.
Yeah.
Because if he's trying to be funny, it's not funny.
Right.
And like I said, with no one to rebut him, it broadcasting all over YouTube, people watch it, and then all of a sudden they've got a bad taste in their mouth. And then who knows what this guy knows, if anything? He could make up anything.
It sounds like a 50-something-year-old guy that's just in his basement trying to stir shit up.
Wait.
Like I'll be in 10 years.
Right. He'll be like,
my Hollywood spies tell me the original opening to the Marvels started with an extreme close-up of Brie Larson's feet. The test screenings were left a mess after theatergoers vomited all over Disney's shiny floors.
Are you sure you're not him?
Does it sound like him?
A little bit.
Indiana Jones 5 ends with Phoebe Waller-Bridge giving Marcus Brody an under-the-pants handy as Toby Jones watches.
But
I believe.
you could watch that and you would, You could think that actually happens with this guy's track record, 1,000 million people watching him.
That's the problem. Everyone believes everything that's said on the internet, so it clouds their judgment and fucks people's jobs up, seriously.
My insiders tell me Kevin Feige drinks his own pee on set in front of everyone.
My Hollywood spies tell me that The Flash opens with Michael Keaton's colonoscopy.
In the season finale of The Mandalorian, Grogu, aka Baby Yoda, speaks his first words, and he is voiced by Dom DeLuise using AI technology.
His first words, you ask? I am gay.
Disney is so woke. My sources tell me Bob Iger did not replace Bob Chapek. He ate him at a sacrificial ceremony.
And everybody on the fucking chat is like, that's right, Doomcock.
Yeah,
Bob Iger eats people.
Who are these listeners? Who are these followers?
I know, it's just... Yeah, why am I getting recommended? I watched that one clip that I played you, and that was the most I ever listened to this guy.
Yeah, why is he showing up in your algorithm? What do you got going on your YouTube search history?
Who knows?
You're like, well, I look up Doom, but I look up Cock, but it's separate.
Yeah,
it's not together.
I like it separate, man. Don't get it twisted, man.
And does he disguise himself? Like, I want to kind of know what he looks like.
It's like he's in front of a green screen, like he's in this secret lair, and he does other characters too. Like, it's all him, but like there's like a puppet that's like,
Are you sure it's not Slack?
My insiders tell me that they're painting deer penises all over Route 66.
But I mean, I'm kind of like rethinking life. I'm like, I should have just deepened my voice, put on a mask, and gone on YouTube and said whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, any kind of sense of mystery on YouTube, I feel like plays. Like it always attracts an audience.
Yeah. I just wanted to play that for you in my travels through YouTube land.
YouTube holes with Rob and Pete. Stop calling it that.
Stop calling it that!
Speaking of Mandalorian.
Yeah, what about it?
Did you see the final?
I did see all of The Mandalorian. This was a rocky season for me. I don't know about you.
I'll let you give your thoughts first.
Well, as a whole, the season was not so much about anything, but about a lot of little things.
Right.
In the sense that a lot of episodes didn't make all that much sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Quests didn't make as much sense as they used to. Characters' reasonings for things, getting out of things didn't make so much sense. It was a big waste of a lot of talent.
Yeah.
On the screen, you had Christopher Lloyd do a cameo. He should have been something important as opposed to like a guy behind the desk like, great Scott, there's robots.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you pesky Mandalorians.
That's exactly what he plays, yes. It was rocky and tone too, in the sense of certain episodes are very serious and other episodes were like, we're a comedy now, get it? The last two episodes seemed much more back to form with the simple villain hero story. And there was a lot of cool shit in those last two episodes, a lot of awesome sequences, but it gets wrapped up in a bow and doesn't really have anything to promise for the next season. I don't know. What did you think of the whole season?
Yeah, same. It was rocky, and there was a lot of storylines where I didn't really know where they were going with. Like they had that whole one episode dedicated to those reformed, Imperial people. I forgot the guy's name, but the dude
which
with the
was
glasses.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they kind of like set that up for him to be like a main character this season, and he just
never saw him again.
Last time we see him, he's getting his brains fried like scrambled eggs.
Hey baby, I hear the Imperials calling, a salad and an Admiral Akbar brain sandwich. Yeah.
So there was a lot of things, a lot of storylines that they were kind of alluding to that they just never completed. A lot of the missions were choppy. I was hoping to see that thing that Bo-Katan saw.
The Mythosaur.
Yes, thank you. I thought he was going to make an appearance at the end. At the
He
final
does,
episode.
but he's like,
yeah,
glad I didn't get involved with that mess. Just under the water, like, you.
So I'm assuming that they're going to bring him back in next season. But yeah, I feel like a lot of the focus was on her storyline instead of Mando and Grogu's. But even her storyline, I feel like it was just very wishy-washy. I don't know. I just wasn't invested in it too much.
It's like you need the dark saber and keep on your helmet. It's okay. You take off your helmet. The dark saber's actually not that powerful. Some guy broke it by handling it wrong.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what the fuck? But on the positive side, there was still a lot of entertaining action sequences this season. I love that in the last episode, the whole battle when they're on their jetpack things was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a lot
something we never saw in a Star Wars movie before or a series, and I thought that was really cool and well done.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, those were the two most entertaining episodes because you got all the players together and you felt actual risk and actual, peril and drama. Where we have, we saw that a little bit throughout the season, but it didn't seem like it seemed very sporadic and not in tune with the storyline as a whole, the main storyline.
I got a problem with the whole, like, you got ships that kind of are just hanging out, orbiting the planet. You got friends on other planets. You got Carl Weathers doing nothing over in his office. Why do you keep putting that little kid in fucking trouble?
Yeah.
You don't need to take him on every adventure at this point. Like, let him stay and hang out somewhere because this is very, very fucking dangerous. I
thought the same thing too. Like, if they're that especially Mando, if he's that protective of Grogu, he's like, well, why is he bringing him fucking everywhere?
Like, you chose to get kidnapped, like, with him.
Yeah, just have Creed babysit him for an afternoon. You
can stay on a place on the outside of my kingdom. I got a nice cabin for you. Okay. Quit offering me things. Hey, Mando, why don't you stay here? And then the robot comes back and undoes anything from the first season.
Yeah, I don't know. It was, I just wasn't sure where it was going. Very, very confused. Maybe if there was more episodes than this season, you could have kind of threaded things better, but it was just kind of all over the place for me.
I just don't know where they're going from here. And they're like, oh, we're going to have like season 5, 7, 8. And it's like, really? You guys already seem like you don't really know where you want this to go.
I feel like they were shooting this stuff as they were writing it. But Moff Gideon is a good villain. I kind of wish he's stayed around if he's really dead. But my only complaint is, why do they have to make every villain look like Darth Vader?
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, just his suit, they couldn't like add some color to it or change it up a little bit. It's like Vader's suit without the helmet. You know what I mean?
And the breathing.
Yeah. It's like, try to change it up a little bit.
He's wearing another black spacesuit again.
I'm getting Darth Vader vibes again.
David Prowse is not doing his voice again. Again, it's not a big investment.
No.
It's like, oh, okay, I'll watch the next season. It's like, 2.5 episodes.
If anything, it gives my family excuse to all sit down and watch TV together and all four of us be entertained by what we're watching.
Well, there you go. That's what it's all about. Star Wars brings people together.
That's right.
I have another positive Paul bit here. And it's the kind of positive Paul bit where you just want to let it go live.
That's all right. That's all right.
Hello.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Snyder making his triumphant return to the Rico and the Man podcast.
I'm trying to be positive, Paul. I'm trying to, not come on here and be like you guys and complain about everything that I enjoy. But
All right. Well, this will be a test then, and to see just how positive you are.
All right, Paul, we're going to do a test here. I'm going to give you 40 seconds to tell us what you liked about The Mandalorian.
40, 41, 42,
well,
43,
one of the great things
44,
about The Mandalorian is the way the
46,
planets
47,
all look
48, 49.
like
Time is running out.
That's one of the biggest things for me, and they
Yeah,
nail it on the show.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
planets
That's all the time we have.
Are throughout the universe.
Okay.
No, but for real, you guys sandbag me ahead of every positive Paul appearance. Pete, there's just no pleasing you. I'm saying things in these clips
That's true.
that you like, and you're saying that I'm doing it to get to you. I don't know how I can't win.
No, I sense a bit of irony though when you're doing these bits.
Well, no, I most vehemently disagreed with you guys about the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Shocking.
Okay.
It's very funny that people had such strong feelings about it because it is a children's movie. The best criticism you could make of it is that it is basically like an extended cutscene from the games.
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of chalked it up to being entertaining as you were playing, as it would be you playing the video game.
I love the Mario franchise, as we grew
There
up
you
saying.
go.
Yeah. Where's my clip?
Captain Lou Ferrigno, an Italian icon.
Mario, whom we all love, they did it right by this movie. It's basically an ad for the game, and it makes you want to play the game, and it's fun. And what can you say about it? I think it's hilarious that it became like some people were attempting to make political discourse out of it.
Who's making political discourse?
No, it was like a huge trend on weirdos on YouTube saying that the Super Mario Brothers movie showed critics a lesson because it was anti-woke.
What?
Which I didn't read that in the movie. I don't know what people are talking about.
They got to stop with this woke and
it's
this.
over, right? This has got to be the last nail on that.
It's like, come on. The people are just grasping for things. Can't people just go and enjoy a movie without overthinking it?
I mean, literally a movie to take your child to in the middle of the afternoon. And yeah, it's terrific for that. I mean, I do think Captain Lou Albano is a bit of a controversial guy, and just having this IP out there in the world does bring up things from the past. No, I love Captain Lou. That's my initiating. I think before I ever played the freaking game, I was obsessed with that show.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
I was always with that show. I was always into seeing which of Koopa's kids was going to be featured in that week's episode, because I remember they would feature like a different one of his kids in each episode,
and they all have like metal names, right? It's like Iggy, Lemmy,
Zeppo.
There is no that
Sneezy, Sleepy. I want to put positive Paul to the true test.
Oh,
this will be the true test, is to see how positive you are.
Okay.
What did you think about the latest Indiana Jones trailer? There it is.
It was cinematic. It does have these big anamorphic lenses and nice long takes, it looks like, and he looks great in it. And I'm sort of enjoying Shrinking. And what else can I say?
Sort of enjoying
Shrinking. Whoa!
Well, you guys love Shrinking.
I'm actually shocked. I'll take it. He's sort of enjoying Shrinking. That's still positive. That's still leaning on the positive end.
The music
I'm still putting Paul
is
more positive than
is pushing me, but it's a cute show. What can you? I love Jason Segel and Harrison Ford, and I don't know that
you don't like
the
all
cast.
the hipster Portland bands in every scene, like "Ooh, my wife was cute."
I mean, I'm amazed that there's like a scene there's enough of that to create a whole ambiance, and it's kind of transportive to another world that I would otherwise never go to. So how did you corner me in this? Indiana Jones rides a horse on the subway, and that
he's riding a horse in the subway
is cool, right? It's cool. We like
That is cool.
I like the red ants. I like the swinging in the vines. I am.
Now you're getting silly.
I'm in it with the Indiana Jones for the adventure. You guys are in it for like the consistency of his archaeological priorities or whatever. Fuck off. but on the other hand, trailers are not made by the fucking filmmakers at all. You guys read way too much into these damn trailers. They're made by like a whole other bunch of people who are sent the dailies behind the filmmakers' back.
Sure.
Most of the time.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no.
Some kid on his laptop's trying to remix Rolling Stones with the indie theme. I get
it. I only watched it because you guys were bitching and moaning.
When were we bitching and moaning?
Every episode of Rico and the Man.
No, but not about the trailer.
I'm sure if Paul went back, he could find some bitching and moaning.
Yeah, I think you probably said like, "This is the last trailer. This is the final trailer. This is all we're getting."
Yeah, that's true.
He takes that as being so aggressive. I was just asking a simple question of, do you think this is the last trailer? And you act like I was like, this is it? This is all we get?
I'm positive.
Don't let him get you so worked up, Pete.
The other day, after watching the Super Mario Brothers movie, I watched the Pinball movie. I don't know if you guys have heard about that.
I have not.
There's Chris Pratt in it?
It's like like a blended narrative film with a documentary, which the movie's like educational and it's a fun, cute movie. It's sort of romantic. And it made me want to play pinball, which then also got it in my head that I wanted to play Mario too.
Mm-hmm.
I hoarded all of my Game Boy tapes and stuff. Did you guys call them Game Boy tapes? Is that a thing that's like very...
Cartridges.
Cartridge. You said cartridge every day as a child. Is that what you're telling me?
No, not every day. I guess.
Who's young Pete talking to so often?
No.
He's by himself with a cartridge.
It's him and the cartridge. Wilson.
You know what I watched last night on Asshole Plus, Pete?
What's that?
The new Ana de Armas and Chris Evans rom-comedy action comedy, Ghosted.
I heard it was awful.
It was made by somebody who is much better at doing action than it is by someone who's trying to tell a compelling romantic story of all things. Chris Evans, everything he does now, he's like, I have to make sure it's as opposite of Captain America as possible, to the point where I'm screaming like a girl through the whole movie. But the action, was fun. There's a cliff chase sequence where you can tell the director was just trying to do his version of the truck chase from Raiders. They're down to like certain camera angles and shots.
Yeah.
As like an homage. And I'm like, what a weird movie to put an homage to Raiders in.
Yeah.
At the end, I was like, oh, God, I watched that. What was I thinking? Paul Snyder, what did you think, Positive Paul, of Ghosted?
I love...
I'm assuming he watched it.
Chris Evans in everything he does. And Ana de Armas hasn't been as good since Blondie and Dagwood in the 50s.
In the 50s? Wait, what?
I was free associating a little bit in order to fill time, because I clearly haven't seen this Ghosted movie, and I don't even know what service you're talking about when you called it Anus Presents? What did you say?
Anus Presents. Anus Presents. Ghosted. Starring Ana de Armas and Chris Evans.
But really, you call it like A-hole something?
Yeah, you don't have Asshole Plus?
I don't know. Did you guys watch Picard?
No.
Oh, jeez. The judgment in that voice.
See, yeah, that was dark.
See, you claim this mantle like I'm coming to poo on your PP, and it's the other way around.
I just said no. I didn't say anything else besides no. That's it.
You heard it here first, folks. He just said no.
Picard is a crazy show. It's really just like the reunion show for the TNG
Next Generation.
cast, but they did some really fun stuff on it. I don't know, like every season's different, and the latest one is craziness. If you're a Star Trek fan,
I didn't know you were a Trekkie, Paul.
Oh, of course. I love Star Trek.
What's your favorite series ever?
DS9. Gotta be DS9. What do you go for? What?
That might be the realest moment. And we just laughed in his face over it.
You're barking up the wrong tree, Paul.
You've never seen any Star Trek. You've seen Star Wars 290 times every day of your life. You're just sitting there watching C-3PO trying to copy his mannerisms to act like a real person. And you come after me?
What's funny is Paul was like, so he had his answer ready and everything. He was like so pumped and ready to get into deep discussion, and I just shut it down.
I know. Like right away.
You're a mean man. That whole song should be about you.
DS9. What are you into, bro? Or whatever the fuck it was.
Shut up. Mean.
What about you, fellow Trekkie?
Right. Live long and prosper, Pete.
You asked me a bunch of questions, and I just happen to have knowledge and experience in my life that
I'm not faulting you for that.
Sheltered little doghouse have never seen. Sorry, I didn't watch Moon Knight last weekend.
No, I'm not faulting you for having an answer or an opinion on that. I was just laughing at the fact that you threw it back at me. I didn't have any response. Oh, man. But why is that your favorite? Do you know why that's your favorite? Do you have your thoughts on that?
Oh, because it is serialized, and it's like a whole saga of like, it's set on a base. It has a bunch of carryover with The Next Generation and actually Voyager a little bit because they were on the air at the same time. And it's like suspenseful, and it has like, something to figure out, and it's not all Deus Ex Machina.
What?
But I like self-contained things. I like or if it could share with the universe, fine. But like, I like the satisfaction after the episode. I don't like to be like led along.
I get that. Sometimes you just want, a one and done type thing.
I have found my mom. I try to help my mom find shows.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she sat in front of the damn TV. No, and I try to find her shows. Because she loves these like British detective shows and stuff. But like, if it's serialized, she's like, I'm like bored of the story. It's been like 2 hours of it, And I'm kind of with that. I think like the best, you can have a really long and super engaging show, but if there's not that single story in an episode, it feels it can, if it's not plotted really well, it starts to feel like it's losing its way, like what you were saying about Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Paul texted me this interesting quote from Joe Russo. Was it Joe Russo of the Russo brothers?
Oh, is he of the brothers? There's so many brothers. The brothers to the bridge.
What?
Did that make sense when I said?
Yes, we got it. Okay. I got it at least.
But this
awful joke.
This quote that Paul sent me from him said, "You could save the AI on your streaming platform." That's what he's talking about. AI. He's saying it's going to be used to engineer storytelling in movies. He says you could save the AI on your streaming platform. I want a romantic comedy starring my avatar and Marilyn Monroe's avatar, and it renders a story with dialogue that mimics your voice.
Oh boy.
And Paul obviously thinks this is a great idea.
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, if honestly, if you're crafting stories in a different way than that, you're going to be left behind.
That's right. He said that too, right?
Something to that effect. I mean, it's just that thing of like,
he was serious though. Like he wasn't joking around.
I mean, it seems like he's being employed to create something in the vein that he is speaking.
Right.
Of.
Yeah. He probably has a hidden agenda.
First of all, I think that there are ethical concerns with Marilyn Monroe's rotten corpse being your romantic lead in a movie. Like,
right.
What the fuck? It was used to be a thing that like, oh, they've resurrected Fred Astaire and he's dancing with a vacuum cleaner, right? Like he didn't sign up to endorse these vacuums long after his death. First of all, who's so insanely vain they want to watch themselves on screen?
I do.
Once Pete gets this technology, he's going to be making out with Judi Dench in no time.
Yeah, right.
Judi Dench.
And it's like Judi Dench did not consent, you know?
I want to put myself in the 6th Indiana Jones movie as one of Indy's many sidekicks.
Another one that he's befriended.
Oh, and that's what I want to tell you, Rob. Spielberg actually saw the movie.
I saw his Time 100 talk.
You saw that?
He said it's a very, very good movie.
I'm hoping it's going to be fun.
You guys are so pumped up for this film. When does it come out? 2 years from now?
That's all we got, Paul.
Yeah,
I love it.
Something to be pumped up from.
No, it's admirable, but it's hilarious. You're like going off scraps of toilet paper that Steven Spielberg left on his.
And he's back, ladies and gentlemen.
I love those movies. I don't really care, is my thing, about the lore or the specificity of it. Indiana Jones is adventure movies. So I'm not a hater. I like that franchise. I think it's hilarious, like, that you talk about them every week.
We think it's hilarious too, trust me. But I will say one thing. Once the new indie movie comes out and there's no more indie movies after that, Rob and I are just going to drive off a cliff together like
Persona non. Oh, okay.
I
thought we were just going to hang it up and never speak again.
No, it's ritual suicide, yeah. Honestly, isn't the scary thing going to be that it's like 25 years from now, there's going to be a reboot of the Indiana Jones franchise?
I know.
Machine Gun Kelly's niece as and you guys are gonna still be saying the same things about Temple of Doom or whatever. Then
be like, what do you think about that de-aged Machine Gun Kelly's niece?
Machine Gun.
She's playing a 6-year-old, but she's really 12.
But ILM did a fantastic job.
So yeah, what else is you just watching these Disney shows?
I don't just watch Disney shows. I told you I love Shrinking.
Right, that is good.
Barry.
Yeah, what do you think about it so far, Pete? We've only seen 2 episodes, but what are your thoughts on Barry?
It's still one of the best directed shows out there, I think. And I don't know, it's still kind of dark. Like Bill Hader, I remember saying that this was going to, be more comical, this one. I don't know. It's still too early to tell. But he's a talented director, Bill Hader.
Yeah, this season so far, that was just directed by him, right?
Yeah.
That show, there's some fucking underlying analogy or something between like wanting to be an actor and competing in the popularity contest of entertainment or whatever, and contract killing or whatever, right?
What?
This seedy underside that Sheedy Ali Sheedy's underside,
the shitty underside,
right. I fucking you.
No, I get what you're saying. Pete doesn't, but I get what you're saying.
I tuned out after Paul's here.
Jesus Christ. I never had a chance.
Thanks for listening to Rico and the Man. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Rico and the Man and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you love the show, be sure to leave a review on Apple Podcasts. And if you hate the show, fuck you.
For more Rico and the Man action, go to ricoandtheman.com.